Oi, fala aí pessoal, bom dia. Você está escutando o Inglês do Rádio. I am your host, Foster Hodge. This is your daily dose of English.
Hey, Alexia.
Hey, Foster.
How are you?
Hey, Foster. I'm fine. What about you?
I'm doing pretty well, thank you. So, Alexia, in yesterday's episode, you suggested or you asked for me to clarify about some political things, namely the government shutdown in the US. And honestly, that was torture for me because it's really difficult for me to talk about US politics and stay neutral, and it was a subject that I don't know too much about. So today,
I know. Okay, so today.
I get to choose the topic.
Yes, so remember this when you asked me to talk about Brazil's government to Carioca Connection podcast.
Okay.
Very hard.
I will remember it. So obviously, Alexia, when I get to choose the topic, it's probably going to be a nerdy linguistic thing. But this one's fun, I promise.
And that's why we love you.
That's the only reason why Alexia loves me. Okay, I will think about that later.
Okay, Amor, go ahead.
So, Alexia, do you know what homophones are?
Yes.
Okay, did you know what homophones were before like 10 minutes ago?
No.
I appreciate your honesty. So, just to explain that for everyone, homophones are two words, can be two or more words that have the exact same pronunciation. So, we say them in the exact same way when we're speaking, but they have different meanings, right? So,
Right.
yeah, and they're also spelled differently. So the way we write them is different and what they mean is different. But when we say them, they are the exact same. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So before we dive straight into some examples, do you have any examples that you can think of off the top of your head, maybe?
Maybe
Maybe
8 and 8.
Nice. Yes, I was going to give you the hint of a number. So two of the classic ones that most people know, even if they don't know what it is. The first one, 8 and 8. So we have the number 8, which we write that in a very strange way in English. We write it E-I-G-H-T, which makes no sense. But then we also have the past tense of the verb to eat. But the pronunciation? Okay, say the number for me, Alexia.
Say my name again. Say my name. Say my name.
Say the number for me.
I know, but I ask you to say my name again because it was a little bit weird.
Alexia.
Yeah.
Alexa.
8. No.
Okay, the number 8. Okay, can you tell me what did you eat for breakfast?
I ate waffles.
Nice. That's usual breakfast for Alexia. Okay, exact same pronunciation, right?
Yeah.
So another
8.
very common homophone that a lot of people know about that has to do with numbers would be 2, 2, and 2.
Wait, 2, 2, and 2.
Yep.
2, I am 2. 2 plus 3. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So that's strange. We have 3 2s in English. It's just like porque in Portuguese, right?
Yeah, por qué?
Yeah. So can you try to explain to me, or how about you give me an example of each two. So first, use the number two in a sentence.
Okay. Today I ate 2 waffles.
Today I ate 2 waffles. Nice. What about two as in TOO?
I would love to eat waffles during dinner. No, tá errado.
You don't only
I know that my dad loves waffles too.
Yeah, I know that my dad loves waffles too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have the number two. We have TOO, which would mean like also or também, right?
That's why. Yes, I always get confused with as well and too.
Yeah, more or less the same thing. Perhaps as well as a little bit more formal, but essentially they are the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have this simple preposition to, which I think everyone knows how to use. Like, I'm going to the movies
The
tomorrow.
movies.
Right. Perfect. Okay, Alexia, we have one more pair of homophones with numbers 1 and 1.
1 and 1.
Okay, so we have the number 1, which is ONE. And then we have the past tense of when. So can you give me an example of each one?
Yeah. One day, I'm going to visit Greece. And I don't know, a few years ago, I won a medal practicing swimming.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Huh. I also won a medal, the 6 and under category, so 6 years and below that. In butterfly, I still think I have the Spartanburg City record. It's on my wall. I'm very proud of it. So I'm number 1 because I won.
Very good.
Yeah. So I think another one that is relevant to you, Alexia, is where and where.
Where are you going and what should I wear tonight?
Exactly. So a good thing to note is when you talk about wearing clothes, we don't use clothes in English. This is a very common mistake that almost all of our students make at some point or another. Yes, Alexia? She's raising her hand.
So for shoes, should I say wear as well?
Yes.
And like earrings and rings and watches, it's all wear.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Pretty much anything we put on our bodies. Not like tattoos, but anything that we can remove easily, we would say wear.
Perfect.
Okay. So what do you think about these first groups of homophones that we're working with? Is it really confusing? Is it easy for you with the context?
No, with the context, it's very easy. But I can imagine that for some people that are having trouble with English, this could be very complicated because you need to understand what's going on to understand which word the person is talking about and which word he has to use.
Yeah. So, okay, first of all, we have one more number. I forgot about it. Nossa Senhora. 4 and 4. We actually have 3 fours.
4. Why?
There's another 4 that I completely forgot about. So we have 4, the number, FOUR, right? So I had to go to the bathroom 4 times today.
I don't doubt it.
I don't know if that's correct, but it's a good guess, I'm sure. I'm getting
This is for you.
Yeah, I'm getting a present for you, right?
Thank you.
I'm preparing for the party on Friday.
Uh-huh.
That's just the easy preposition. And then there's also the word FORE, which we use a lot in golf. So, for example, if you hit a golf ball and it is going like towards the crowd and it's going to hit somebody, you yell for.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah, you could use it in another context as well, but the last version of for is not that common.
Mas what o que significa for in this situation? What's for?
Like watch out, be careful. It's just like an expression, like for.
Okay.
Yeah. So kind of the reason I wanted to talk about homophones is because
And the last one for. You said that there were 2 more.
I said there were 3 fours.
Sorry.
Yeah, not 4 fours. Wow, that's complicated. Okay, so we have all of these words in English that we pronounce the exact same, but the way we write them are completely different. And this is something that my students always ask about. Like, tell me the difference between there, and there. That's so confusing. And really, the thing is, almost all the time, in context, it will make complete, perfect sense, right?
Yeah.
So let's take the example of Mary and Mary, right? Like my brother is getting married in February. And then we have
And
Merry, like happy, like Merry Christmas.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
Eat,
wish you a
drink,
Merry
and be
Christmas. I
merry.
wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Right. So there's no way that you would confuse those unless there was a very strange circumstance.
Yes. Yeah. But I think that that's why pronunciation is so important. And that's why knowing the words is so important as well.
Yeah. For example, the word sun and sun. So you can say sun like my son, meu filho, and sun like the big star in the sky that keeps our planet from not, dying.
That's why I can't say your dog's name.
Exactly. So this is a great example. My dog's name is Sunny, and we spell that, we write it with an O. So automatically, Alexia's Portuguese speaking brain is like, the way I want to say that is Sonny, Sonny. But if you're talking about it's sunny outside, you say it correctly. But that's the thing, that you are confusing our writing system with our speaking system, and they are completely disconnected. So just imagine you can write sunny however you want, as long as you say it correctly.
It's very hard. Yeah, I always say sunny.
Yeah. So the important thing,
Sunny.
that's much better, much better.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that after almost 3 years and a half relationship, I'm getting there.
Yeah, it's about time. Yeah. So just to summarize the important thing, first, homophones are just 2 words that have the same pronunciation, but we write them differently and they have different meanings. And secondly, this is just one more reason why you should always start with the sounds and focus on pronunciation first. Because if you're thinking about, 8 and 8, the number 8 would be like "eich," and then the past tense of the verb to eat would be like achi if you're trying to pronounce them with a Brazilian sound system. But if you just know, okay, we have 2 words, 8 and 8. One is a number, one is the past tense of to eat. Way more simple.
Yeah. Yes, it is. So this was a very nice episode, Amor. Thank you.
Yeah, it was a good one. I think we won.
Yes, I think we won.
Yeah, we need to prepare at least 4 more episodes for next week.
Uh-huh. Why are you doing this?
4, 4, 1, 1.
I understood.
I'm just using homophones. But it seems like you have no idea what I'm talking about, you know? Okay, I'm going to stop. Thanks, Alexia. Thanks, everyone. We will see you guys tomorrow.